Hello, friend. So I'm gonna give you guys hack number one right now as I'm implementing it. So I mentioned a minute ago, and you can follow along, go look at my lives, look at my stories, whatever. You'll see we're getting ready to go on a 10-hour road trip with our 3 kiddos on a budget. And so one of the key hacks that I love to implement anytime I go on a trip, whether I'm taking my family with me or not, because I've done a variety of trips in my time. But one of my key hacks that I really love to implement is to leave a tidy home. So I know that can feel overwhelming when you're also trying to pack and get ready and all the things. But the night and day difference it makes to come home to a tidy environment rather than a tornado disaster zone of what it was like to leave right before you left it makes such a huge difference. And so I'm not stressing about being perfect about this, right? I'm not going to go into some crazy deep clean of my house before I go away for a, weekend trip. If I were going longer, I probably would go a lot more intensely. Like if I was gonna be gone for a week or more, I would go a lot deeper. But I am doing some key things like sweeping, making sure there's no visible food, making sure all the counters are wiped down, making sure that bedrooms are tidied up. I don't know what time I'm gonna get home on Sunday night, so I don't know how late it's gonna be. And if I come home and beds are all crazy and there's junk all over the floor that we're tripping over in the dark to try to put kids to bed, that's not going to bless anybody. So basically I'm putting into effect one of my favorite brain hacks in general, which is blessing your future self. Pretty much that's what that is. I'm asking myself, okay, what will bless me when I come home? Obviously a clean house. That's not always going to be super realistic to get the whole thing clean, but sweep, tidy, make sure there's no dirty dishes, no festering trash. There's nothing grosser than coming home to a poopy diaper that got left in the trash can all weekend in the middle of summer. Nasty. So, making sure some of those things are done, making sure there's clear walkways in bedrooms and, from the door to bedrooms, because I know we're going to be home late on Sunday. Things like that. So that is hack number one, that if you're going to go on a trip, even with kids, even with craziness, take the time to plan ahead, be proactive, and make sure that you are tidying up before you go. Now, full disclosure, I'm sitting here folding clothes. The primary reason I'm doing that is because I need these clothes to put in the suitcase when we're packing. Am I going to fold every single article of laundry? Probably not. There will probably still be baskets of laundry that need to get put away sitting around somewhere, but I'm at least not leaving them all over the floor and having an explosion. That's kind of the key, right? The progress, not perfection, is the name of the game. So if I'm saying, clean up before you leave and it stresses you out, don't. This is just the hack of thinking ahead, what would bless me the most. So I've thought ahead. I'm like, okay, am I going to get to vacuuming and mopping and deep cleaning my bathrooms before I leave? Heck no, I don't have time for that. But I do have time to sweep, make sure there's no visible food everywhere, have all the counters wiped down, have, all the dishes at least run in the dishwasher so that there's no food drying on them. Am I going to potentially have to rerun the dishwasher when I get home because things mildew? Maybe that might happen. If I can get around to running it before and emptying it before I leave, great. Otherwise, I'll just run it again when I get home, but at least it's not a bunch of, 3-day-old dried on food. Right? See, so this is here's the, we're not operating in perfection. We're operating in what can we do, right? So that's hack number one. I'll be coming back with some more hacks, but there's number one for you for right now.